This is Benchmark Happenings, brought to you by Benchmark Home Loans, with Jonathan Tipton and Steve Reed. Now your host, Christine Reed.
Well, welcome everybody to another fantastic episode of Benchmark Happenings. So we talk about some amazing small businesses here in the East Tennessee region. And today I have probably one of the best, most beautiful fashion boutiques in the Tri-City area. So I'm excited today to have the boutique Azlinn Hope, represented by Azlinn Edwards and Carlina Alder. Their other beautiful daughter, Alex, couldn't be here today with us, but so we've got a very unique mother-daughter team that has opened up a very successful fashion boutique here in downtown Johnson City, Azlinn Hope. And if you all have not been, you are missing it, because I have been there multiple times, and they do have the most beautiful fashions to choose from. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. We are so excited.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It is just a privilege to have you both here. I know you're super busy, especially this time of year.
Yep.
Trying to get everything ready, right?
It's happening. Yes.
Fall and holiday, we are getting excited.
Yes. And I know you've got some great fashions coming up for everybody to see. So, Carlina and Azlinn, tell us just a little bit about yourself. And you know what? How did you get into this fashion industry? What kicked it off, and what started this passion that you have?
So I will tell you personally, I've always loved fashion. Looking nice, feeling like I get up, put myself together, usually makes my day go better. I've just always loved it. And I think that I kind of like influenced Azlinn, my daughters, to kind of get up every day, put your best foot forward, feel good, look good, have a good day. So I think that kind of translated into, as Azlinn got older, her love for it, and just a way to do what you love for a living. If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. So I think that it's something that we love. Hopefully our love for it translates into our customers loving, what we offer them in terms of doing our business. So yeah, it's just a love, just a passion, something we're told we were good at, and we just kind of figured out a way to make money at it, I guess. Yeah. And offer it to the community, offer it to other women, give them the feeling of getting up, finding pretty things, feeling good about themselves, creating a good, life experience, having something. And, I've always been good at putting something together no matter what the cost. I can shop. I can shop at Azlinn Hope, or I can shop consignment. I can put things together. We put things together really well, and we just love what we do every single day. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the price that you pay for something. If you like it, you feel good in it, you'll find a way to enjoy it.
Yeah, and I think what we do at Azlinn Hope is make women feel confident, beautiful inside and out. And so that's something that we were able to bring all these clothes from all over the world, all the way to Johnson City, Tennessee. So if you move here, it's a great place to shop and feel like you're in a big city, and we're in a beautiful downtown Johnson City area. So we really love it. And really, I think the reason why I got started is seeing mom get dressed up. And then I did a lot of modeling in high school and college. So I modeled for a lot of big box retailers, and I was so young and didn't know I could own a business. And I was modeling thinking, wow, I'm selling all of these clothes for all of these big, huge retailers, and maybe we could do it for ourselves. And so at the age of 19, I was studying retail and consumer science in college, and people kept asking me, where'd you get your outfit? Where'd you get this? And I was sending them to all these places, and I was like, wait, we could send them to us, And so after that, my dad gave us a little bit of money, and we started out, and we've never, ever been in debt. We've just rolled with it, and I feel like it's what we're meant to do. And I kind of just feel like God put us together to be able to do this as a family, and it's so fun with my mom and my sister to be able to do it. It's really fun.
So I want to get back to your mom and sisters. So a family, running a family business. Yeah. So how long have you been doing this, and how has that worked? I mean, are there some sparks every now and then?
Oh, yeah. It's
I
so
can,
fun.
I can, my favorite quote is, iron sharpens iron.
Oh, yes.
And so there is not probably there may be a day or two that goes by, but probably not a week that
we're not trying to make each other better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's how we hold each other accountable, because we hold ourselves. We have certain expectations, and we really kind of bounce those off of each other. But I do feel like at the end of the day, you're all on the same, team to make sure it happens. But both of my daughters are very confident and hardworking and strong-willed, and that translates into maybe a little bit of
A
sparks that do fly from time to time. But I do feel like end of the day, we sharpen each other.
But I think it's so fun too, because we're all best friends. And I know people say that and you're like, oh, are you really best friends? We are. We do almost everything together, which is wild and crazy. But we love it. And we travel the world and get to pick out these clothes and do social media together. And we've grown our social media so big because my sister is absolutely amazing at it. We feed off of each other so well. And then it's so cool to be able to say it's in Johnson City, Tennessee. So,
Yes.
Right.
So fun.
So your social media. So how many followers do you have now?
We have 10.5. So we're over 10,000 followers, and
That's
we have
amazing.
done it all organically.
Every
and it's
single
all
follower is
It is
organic.
a lot of hard work. I mean, we ask people in the elevators at hotels. We're like, hey, they'll say, oh, I like your shirt. And then we'll say, hey, you can follow us. So it's translated into customers. And then it's just, been able to make people feel beautiful in clothes. So they meet you, they encounter you, they follow us. And then I feel like they feel the genuine, small business, family owned. We've handpicked and curated every collection off of our Instagram. So we really try to make it feel like you're at home shopping with your girls, which is me, Mom, and Alex. So it's really fun.
It is. And I can just speak from experience. Even the first time that I walked into Azlinn Hope, I looked in the window. I had eaten at the label.
Yep.
And it was after hours. And I thought, oh, that's the most beautiful dress I have ever seen. So I came into Azlinn Hope, and Carlina, you were working that day.
Yeah.
And I just thought, you know what? You were so warm and friendly, and you helped me pick out an outfit. Your mom dressed me.
Oh, good.
And she's
We
like,
love
now
that.
that's a good looking outfit. And I said, you know what? I'm going to buy it. And I've loved it ever since. And I still wear it
good.
to this day. But, I think that you talk about being genuine. A lot of women are intimidated to come into a boutique. They think, oh, I can't afford it. They'll be, they won't be friendly, or maybe they don't feel comfortable, trying on clothes. And what would you say to those women out there, about, to come into Azlinn Hope to get an entirely different experience?
Yeah, I think what we've learned is, and it is our motto, it's our store motto, is hope is always in style. So I think something that would really hit home is just coming in and being able to touch and feel the clothes and feel beautiful. We actually had a girl in the fitting room recently, and she said that her husband, and they were getting a divorce, and she said, no one has told me that I'm beautiful in the last 10 years. And she started crying in the fitting room because I was telling her how beautiful she looked. She wanted a simple black dress. She wanted to go out to eat with her friends. And she said, no one, and she started crying on me and saying, this has changed my life. Like, I have not been told that I'm beautiful in over 10 years. And she said, you're the first person that's ever told me that. I don't shop for myself. I'm not confident. And so now she's one of our best customers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. What a
I
story.
had never heard that story. I even love it. But it happens so often.
It's so often.
To really try to be genuine, to be honest with people. Not everybody looks good in everything. And I think that they appreciate when we really are honest and whether it fits right or looks right or whether it's age appropriate. Azlinn's 30 years younger than I am, and we pick the same type of clothes that are always classic and beautiful. And that is our goal, to hopefully allow women to have those options available here in the Tri-Cities to feel classic, to feel beautiful, to feel comfortable. A big focus on what we do is to help people feel comfortable. It doesn't have to be a dressy dress. We sell a lot of casual, daily, comfortable type of clothes. So I would tell everybody there's something for everyone at our store. And I think wherever you're going or however you want to feel comfortable, we have everything from athleisure and denim and t-shirts to dressy or type clothes. But I think we offer so many choices. in order for people to find something that they feel beautiful in, they're comfortable in, and, it's a good value for what they're getting.
Yeah. And I think being able to break that and just walk through the door and let us take care of you. I think so many women get so busy and they get so bogged down with the day to day, or I'm a mom and I don't deserve it, or I need to go and do this, or I need to work out, or I need to do all the things. Take like a half an hour and just come in and let us make you feel beautiful and to treat you, and don't feel intimidated by, oh, it's going to be hard to pick out an outfit, or maybe they won't have time to help me. It's like, we've actually tried to even just staff our store a little bit more to be able to help every single person, because it's so hard when you're a small business. I mean, we ran 2 stores with 2 employees for years. And now we've finally been blessed enough to grow it to what it is today. So we have a great community around us. We truly do.
Well, and that's what people don't really understand about a small business. A small business and to be successful is extremely difficult. And you wear many hats.
Many hats.
And you have to be so flexible, right, Carlina?
You do. And we are so blessed because my husband, her husband, excuse me, they are so supportive. They have done construction to the building. We have painted, and you wear many hats as a small business owner, and with the support of our spouses and, friends and family, we've done a lot of the work. We have a lot of sweat equity in our business.
Yes, it's so nice because we've been doing it now for 8, almost 9 years.
Almost 9 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and to see it from where it was to what it's become, it's the support of the community. It's seeing everybody come together, and now it feels like this success story of just starting out with 1 rack of clothes in a tiny store at a pop-up event, and now it's what it is today. So it's really cool to look back and see how far and how much sweat equity we have put into it.
It is,
and that's something that people really need to understand when they see your success. I mean, beautiful women just helping other women feel beautiful, and the clothes that you have available to them, but nobody sees that the road that you have traveled to get to where you are. And that comes from, Azlinn, I think you said it, is a very hard work ethic. And so one thing I want to just touch on a little bit, because I love how you both say that how blessed you are. Your husbands help you. You all have very many talents and gifts to offer. So how do you, Carlina, and Azlinn, and your sister Alex, how do the 3 of you work together? So like when you're going to market, I mean, how do you, because you do have a wide array of clothing to offer, all the way from beautiful dressy all the way to very casual. How does that work when you're overwhelmed in this market with thousands of pieces of clothes?
It is
millions. It is wild.
It's very exhilarating to go to market. You kind of get this whole adrenaline rush when you walk in, and you love clothes. You love beautiful clothes and fashion. It's almost like my girls, my husband, like, always grew up a little competitive. We want to go in and we want to find the most beautiful clothes at the very best price, that all the things for our customers to come and find that at Azlinn Hope. So we are literally, on this adrenaline rush. It's a competition for us to be able to provide our customers the very best stuff. So we'll go in and we'll try to find everything at a very good price. And
I would say we don't even do it for us. We do it for our customers, which makes it even harder, because you're like, are they going to want it in black? Are they going to want it in pink? Or the other 17 colors that it comes in?
Right. You make so many decisions. So quickly, and it has to be you have to filter through all these thought processes in order to, is it going to sell? Is it going to sell in East Tennessee? Is it going to sell in Johnson City? Is it the right color? Is it the right price? Is it the right brand? Is it the right fit for a variety of different things? And all those have to be filtered through every time you make a decision on a particular style or, it's a lot.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. We have to have this, but will it sell?
Exactly.
And then you have to really take it down to we're not in Buckhead and Atlanta. We're not in California. We're not in New York. You really have to figure out, is this something that people are going to love and want to wear in the area that we're located in too? So I think it's so fun to be able to say after a long day, 23,000 steps a day at market, you're like, it's like, are my feet numb or am I having a ball? Or like,
well, we just thought, how much fun it's going to be to go to Atlanta and experience the city and draw from that and go to market all day. And then we could go to maybe some boutiques in the city and shop. And, like that, we barely crawl to our hotel.
Absolutely.
And lay in the bed, DoorDash food, and get ready for the next day because we are so intense, and so
we're like dedicated to making sure that we get everything that every girl would want,
every possible thing. Yes,
we think of everything, and it's a lot.
It reminds me, that whole process reminds me, as you were talking about this, building a house.
Yeah.
So if you're remodeling, redecorating, building a home, all those things that you have to filter through.
Yes.
And so you ladies, how often do you go to market? How many times a year?
About 5 on average. Yeah, about every couple months. They have, we typically go to Atlanta, although Azlinn's been to New York. She's been to California. She's been to Las Vegas. We have gone, she has gone to other markets to kind of find newer, more exciting, more unique things that we can offer to our customers. But yeah, it's there's so many choices. I mean, you can just look on social media and see what all is out there.
Yeah. And I think we've developed a lot of relationships with designers. So they are also their own small business. So I want to be able to support another small business. We buy from a beautiful dress designer, and she is a single mom of 5. And we love supporting her.
Yes.
To be able to sell her clothing line is another way for us to support another small business, because even though it's coming from market, it's so beautiful to be able to see her with her 5 kids, to be able to support her business and then be able to sell it in our store. So there's a lot of different things that go into it that other people may not see, because we also want to encourage other small businesses. So we get to bring in those types of designers and see that. And then a lot of designers have reached out to us, and we've been able to, which is wild because we're in a small town, we're like, they reach out and they say, hey, Azlinn, can we meet you? Can you come to our booth? We would love to have you carry our line. And I really think it's because of how we style it. I think that we've really honed in on how to style and what to do. And I think it's been really great to be able to give clients not just clothing, but an experience of styling and being a stylist. And so I've been a stylist for probably about 10 years, and I do WJHL. So we go on once a month and go on TV and teach people how to wear clothes. Because if you already have a pair of denim that you want to know how to layer stuff, that's a good way to be able to learn about the clothes you actually have. And then we can just pop the fun Azlinn Hope stuff on top of it too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
so when is that? So people could watch that if you're on WJHL.
It's actually every Thursday we dress the host, Amy Lynn. Okay. And so you can see Azlinn Hope on her every Thursday. And then we go on the first Thursday of every month. So you can see us on there, and we get to dress up and go on and do the fun things of the job, not the sweeping and the picking up of dust bunnies and all the things that we actually do every day and take out the trash.
And the steaming of the new clothes.
Oh, my God.
Right. Because I walk in there sometimes and I see you steaming. And so it's not all the glitz and glamour that people think.
We actually hired a lady who's absolutely precious not too long ago. And she loved, she was a customer. She loved our clothes. She thought everything was so fun and fabulous and beautiful. And she worked for us for probably 3 or 4 months, and she realized, she goes, oh my gosh, y'all make it look so easy. You make it look so glamorous and so fabulous. There's a lot of hard work going on in here.
I'm wearing my sneakers and my hair up. All I do is sweat and help y'all hang and steam and price, and all we're like slinging clothes in and out of bags, and it's a lot. But, I mean, we sell hundreds of items a day sometimes, and you're slinging all those bags and, making it all happen. And at the end of the day, you're not leaving. I mean, you get there at 9 and then you leave at 9. I mean, it's a long day.
Yeah, so we have those days.
That is. And I love the fact that you'll do personal styling for women who come in. So let's talk a little bit about that personal styling of putting together not just an outfit or just wear a dress, but the other accessories that you have at Azlinn Hope, and what goes into that. I mean, how should women look at styling themselves and not being afraid to kind of step step out of that box that they put themselves in. Oh, I should only wear black or cream or tan.
We love that challenge, actually. We love that.
And I love the fact that y'all have so much color. I love the color.
That's what I would suggest. I know for many years as many women do, had a lot of black in my closet, a lot of browns, and a lot of neutrals.
Me
But
too.
I think every time I kind of grew to look at more things on media, more pictures, and I was always drawn. I just got to where I was drawn more to color. Color is just a happier feeling. So we have a little bit of everything. We do sell a lot of pink. We love pink and orange. But I think styling women and getting them out of their comfort zone, we'll give them a little nudge to have them try something. We have a lot of women who come in and they may look at something and they may not feel like it's age appropriate, but a lot of times if we can just kind of nudge them into trying something, they will, and they'll realize, it can be fun. It can be comfortable. It doesn't have to be very predictable.
And style doesn't have an age.
It does not.
That's what I love. I love that.
Right.
And I think too, if you can have timeless classic pieces that you can have forever, so I think that's just what we want people to know as a stylist and as a professional stylist. You can go in and we can make what you have and we can just put a little bit of sparkle on top. You don't have to spend a fortune to look a certain way. And the trend is going back to now color with home interiors as well, clothing.
Yes.
Those are the types
Patterns
of trends
with wallpaper.
Yeah, you can come in and ask us and we can get you ahead of those trends so you can feel like you're ready to go with what's next.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yeah.
And it's just so obvious when you walk in. So tell us, where can we find Azlinn Hope? How can people get in touch with you? Let's talk a little bit about your website and your online ordering, because I know that's a huge business for you ladies.
It's been very helpful to
we
our
ship
selling.
all over the world. I love when I see something like New York, California,
Pennsylvania.
Michigan, Pennsylvania. We're like, where are they from? We love this.
How
Like,
do they
it's so
know
fun.
to order from our
So
website?
you can go to azlinnhope.com, AZLINNHOPE, and you can shop with us on there. You can also follow us on Instagram. That's where all the magic happens. We have so much fun on Instagram. We go live. We show sneak peeks. We do all of our sales and things like that. So if you want to grab something on sale, we're having a huge tax-free weekend sale this weekend. And you can follow us on TikTok. Facebook is a great place to see different types of events that we're having. So we will have our fall fashion show coming up in the fall. That is a blast. That is an absolute amazing night for women to come together. And if you're moving here, you need to come on that week and come to our fashion show so you can see it. But definitely following us on social media is the best way to see things styled and then also to see what's going on, what's happening. And we do a lot of downtown events and things like that. So you'll want to come out and shop with us because we do late hours and things like that.
Oh, that is great. So, I've been to the fashion shows, which I absolutely love.
Yes, thank you for sponsoring us. We appreciate you more than you know.
Oh, you know
Your
what?
support
It was
means a lot.
was a privilege, and we love sponsoring you guys and just being part of that fashion show. And I'll tell you one thing that I really loved with the spring fashion show is you had women. Your models were women of all shapes and sizes, and I thought that really truly defines Azlinn Hope. Because
Right.
hope never goes out of style,
Nope.
right?
That's right.
And you have something for everyone.
Absolutely.
At your
We
your
do.
boutique.
We have sizes that fit a wide, range of
We
body
have
shapes and
extra small to extra large. You can come in and shop and find your size. And I think what I loved about the fashion show, we had so much diversity. I had women coming up to me saying, "Azlinn, this is amazing. We had everything represented that you could have thought of." So it was so cool to see everyone come together and be able to feel beautiful and confident on the runway. And they were not trained models. They were just all the girls that wanted to shop with us and wanted to get out on the runway. And it boosted their confidence so much just to see all that and everyone coming out and sitting and enjoying the drinks and the food and having it downtown at the gallery. I do think we're hopeful to have it there again. So it'll be a great place to go out and see the fashion show, see all the fashion, then come out and shop after. So it's a fun night. I can't wait.
And I'll say, with all the hard work and all the fun and all the fashion, the two the last fall and winter and spring and summer, we were able to create a way to give back. Our fall and winter fashion show, we were able to give to breast cancer awareness. And spring and summer, what did we do?
American Heart Association.
American Heart Association.
Yep.
So we
They're
work
actually
hard.
the two biggest killers of women. So those two things are what we wanted to represent and be able to give back to and just raise awareness for. So those silent auction items were all of the thousands of dollars we were able to give.
And the businesses that come forth and bring those donations in support of those associations, in support of the community, in support of women, in support of everything that we are blessed to bring to the community and that aspect. It's a lot, and it's a lot of hard work, and it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And I'm glad you brought that up, because I was going to ask you, I know that you have supported a lot of organizations through your business.
Yeah.
And then so with the fashion shows and events coming up,
Yeah.
do you want to talk a little bit about some of the things that you have coming up?
Yeah, we'd love
Yes.
to. Yeah, the fall and winter time frame is just, it's so much fun. All the clothes have a little bit of sparkle. Everything's a little bit more fun, leather, details, all the things. So it's fun to have events for that. So we have our fall open house on August 10th. And so we're actually supporting other small business owners, and we're going to be able to bring them out to meet new people. We're actually having a meeting tonight with Flawless and with another really good friend of mine. She's a blogger in the area. And so we're going to have a huge event with them. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. That's going to be, I think, September timeframe.
Okay.
And then in October, we're going to have the fashion show. So that is like one of the biggest nights of the year. And then we're hoping to have a holiday soiree that you will not want to miss. There's going to be a new product that we're going to launch. So you'll want to see that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Little teaser there. We hope it all comes together.
Yeah, who knows? Being a small business, if you can make it all happen on top of
Right.
hustling out all those clothes. But
And we do have some other things in our sites as far as activities and happenings. So please follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, we
that's
do-
the easiest, fastest way.
yeah, and we do a lot with downtown. So there's going to be sip and strolls. So we'll be open late for that, and we'll be offering a discount. So those are nights you can come out with your girlfriends and shop around. There'll be a lot of holiday markets and things like that we'll do with the downtown community as well.
Yes, that is great. And I remember after the fashion show, we all go down to your
best.
shop.
Yes.
And it's after hours,
Yep.
and there's champagne, and
Yes.
there's a sale, and
Yes.
we're all just grabbing those clothes
It's
that
the
we've seen on the
best.
runway. It is so much fun.
It's the best. I love whenever it's like clothes are flying. They're like, bag it, throw it in the bag, grab, I need a
Yes.
small. Is she going to
Yes.
buy that small? She's in the fitting room. As soon as she comes out, let me have it.
That's
my
people
favorite.
waiting
We
for
do.
sizes.
There are. It's so
and
fun.
I will add to that. We do occasionally we'll limit some of the like sizing exclusivity to the people who shop. There's women who like their style, their look, and if you're
right.
going to an event, we'll be mindful of that, and we'll make your look special. So
Yeah,
there's
we
a lot
want
of
everyone
fun
to
things.
feel special. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. So that way everyone doesn't match when you're on your way to a wedding.
That's
Right.
right. That's right. Well, you guys did that for me for a July 4th big bash that we all went to, and you had this beautiful sweater,
Yeah.
Queen of Sparkles,
You look
and I was
so
just
pretty.
like, this is so awesome. I had the best night and loved what I had on.
I know we gave
and-
you exclusivity for that. That was the most beautiful
Yes.
sweater we
and
had.
Alex was like, I was going to wear that, but you know what? I'm going to let you wear it.
I know,
was like,
she's
oh,
so
thank you.
You looked beautiful.
We do that.
As always. Yeah, we've actually given clothes off of our back, which is hilarious. My husband, and when we ran the store by ourselves the first year we opened, I sold the clothes. I put something on, then they would buy it, and then I would put another outfit on just to like wear it, because whatever I wore there, they wanted to buy off my back. So we have had so many things that we
many
don't
fun
mind.
stories.
Yeah, and we don't mind. I'm like, wow, I really wish I could have kept that, or I could have bought that, And then it's so funny because we're like, no, she needed it. Like, we don't need it. We
Oh, it
wanted her to feel
happens.
beautiful.
It
It
does
does.
sell so fast if I'm not there and it goes out on the floor. If my
We
size is
miss our
gone.
size. We're like, man, we
It's
really
like,
miss
shoot,
that.
I specifically bought that wanting to own one of those,
Yeah.
and then the next thing you know, it's gone. But
know
that's
what?
okay.
And-
There's always more fun things
That
to
is.
buy.
And what I love about you ladies is you operate with the mentality. You don't operate in scarcity. You know that God owns the bakery.
That's right.
And so you have a very
Absolutely.
generous heart, and you're always giving, and you have an open hand. So you know what? If that woman gets that outfit, you know what? There's always going to be another fabulous
Yes.
one out
Yes.
there. So
He is
That
always
is so
pouring
true.
blessings all the time.
All the time.
Yes. Well, ladies, this has been. We're going to have to do another
We
one.
are.
I
will.
mean, seriously.
We could get a little bit closer to the fashion show and come talk details.
Yes, we will, and we'll do that. So let's stay tuned and put together another podcast.
Absolutely.
Close to the fashion show that we can launch out
Yep.
on social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
For you all, and we love Azlinn Hope. I love you all, Carlina
Thank
and
you so much.
Azlinn
We love
and,
you too.
and Alex, and thank you all for being here, and look forward to the next time.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We love you. Thank you.
you.